Hi everyone, it's Claire back again. So it's time for me to admit how bad I've been with my Project Polish. Project Polish was a project right at the beginning of this year that I joined in with Haffs. I'll link Jen's channel down below. And she does a lot of panning, and one of her panning projects was mini polishes, and I thought, well, I've got quite a few mini polishes. And I just don't seem to be wearing them. They seem to be hiding away in a drawer and I never get to use them. So I pulled out 17, that was the project, 17 mini polishes, and see how much of them you can get through in the year. So let's take a look. Here are the 17. This one here I started with. This is the original bijou from Opulent Essences. And I love it, I absolutely love it. And this was the one where the maker told me that she wasn't making this one anymore. She since has a new bijou, which is this one, but it's very different. It doesn't have that taupey glitter feel to it. So I took that out immediately and kept that to one side, and I replaced it with Namaste the Night. So that's why that's there like that. So let's start here with what I'm wearing today. So I thought I'd make the effort today, a September Sapphire, to wear one of the blue minis. And this is Astral Romance by Polish Me Royalty. And I don't know if you can, I've tried to get the pictures with against the light so you can see where the line is. I've used quite a bit of this, and I took it down sort of pretty much to the bottom here. The flakes have got quite thick and sunk to the bottom, but this is I love this polish. I'm going to save this for accent nails. It's getting a little bit thick now, but that's because the flakes are so packed in there and they've kind of sunk to the bottom. I don't think I'll get another full manicure out of this, but I'm going to save it for accent nail, and I will definitely think of repurchasing a bigger bottle if Sarah's still making them. So yeah, I love this one. This is Astral Romance, dinked of course, from Polish Me Royalty. The next one on the wheel is this one here, which is another Polish Me Royalty, and this is Daddy's Little Monster from the Worst Heroes Ever collection. And I can't remember using this again since I last wore it. So this is one of my September Sapphires, and I'm going to try and wear this soon. It's a little bit thick, but I'm going to give it a go and see if I can get at least one more manicure out of this one. This one here is a thermal. This is another Polish Me Royalty, and this is called Christmas Invasion, which was from the Christmas collection. Beautiful thermal. Yeah, problem is it's gone quite thick again, so you get sort of halfway down these smaller bottles, and depending on the formula it can get quite thick. I'll show you what I mean. So it's difficult to actually get off the brush and onto. It just makes it almost impossible to get a full manicure out of this. So I'm actually going to. There's really not much left. So I'm actually going to consider this one done. So that one I'm going to say is finished. Then we move on to this one here, which is for your nails only, and this is Turkish Delight. Haven't worn this one since, well, for a while. I know I haven't worn this since the last update, definitely. It's a beautiful purple, full coverage, shimmery glitter in a purple base. And I'm actually going to pull this out as one of the polishes that I want to wear for autumn. So I've not got any further this time. So the ones that I have used will have 3 lines on them. This has only got 2, so I'm going to pull this out to wear in October. The next polish is the one that replaced Bijou, which is Namaste the Night, and I have been quite successful, mainly because I've been using it for nail art. I did some water marbling practice with it, so it's gone down quite considerably. This is Namaste the Night. And yeah, if I came across this on clearance in the larger bottle, I'd definitely buy it. It's a beautiful blue. I think maybe one more manicure out of this and it'll probably be done, or I might save this for some stamping. Yeah, in fact I'm going to pull this out and use it as stamping over some of the paler sapphire, September sapphires. Yeah, so I'll do that. Next up are these two Butter Londons. I'll show you them both together because I haven't worn them since the last time. And you can see from the pictures you do actually get, these are these fashion size Butter Londons, which are 6 millilitres, and you do actually get quite a bit. As a mini, these are quite substantial, and I've got a feeling I have worn this red actually another time, but I just haven't put the line on it because it's so minimal that you can't see the difference. So I think you can get quite a few manicures out of these Butter London. The red one is Scrummy and the pink one is Summer Holes. So let's have a look at the next two. These are the two neons, and I have worn this, which is Purple Crush. Yeah, Purple Crush, and it's down to just underneath where the sticker label is. So I managed to get through a bit of that in the summer. I did wear this, but it doesn't seem to have gone down any further, and I couldn't see where the line was. I know I've worn this at least once. So yeah, I'm going to put these back in the box because I can't see myself wearing them for the rest of this year. So I'm going to put those to one side. This next one here is this beautiful burnt orange, and it's called Orange from Essie, and I have worn this another time, which got down, the bottle got down to here, and I'm pulling this out to wear in the autumn, so I'm going to keep this to one side as a Project Polish mini to wear in the autumn. And this one here is Ruffles and Feathers from Essie, and I have worn this, and yeah, I'm going to keep this. This is more of a summer shade for me, so I'm going to put it back in the box. This one here is Going Guru. A beautiful dusky pistachio type of green, very pale, and I do love this one actually. I'm going to put it back in the box because I've got no plans to wear this really for autumn, so we'll see how that goes. I may have a splurge in December on the minis just to see if I can get through them. This one here I have worn a lot of. Again, I did some water marbling with Namaste the Night, and this one, which is Petal Pushers. So I have managed to get down quite far with this one. And I'm actually going to pull this out and wear it as an autumn shade. So I'll wear that as a manicure in itself. This and the rest of them, no, there's 3 Essies coming up here. This one I haven't worn, and it's DJ on Board, and it's this metallic purple, really like it. I'm going to pull this out as an autumn shade to wear. This one, we're not going to be able to see it on the swatch wheel. It's the very pale lavender Hubby for Dessert, and I do enjoy wearing this, but I haven't worn it, just haven't pulled it out, so I'm just going to put that back in the box and maybe see if I can wear that November, December. Another one that I have worn just once, but I managed to bring it down to sort of nearly halfway down, and this is Hope Tub from Essie, and it's the magenta glitters. They're a bit kind of colour changing actually, sort of silver, coppery, purple glitters in a blackened base, and you can just about see that on the nail. No top coat on this, so you would see more with a top coat. So I'm actually going to pull this out as an autumn shade. So I've got 5 polishes here that I want to try and wear more of in the autumn, so I'm going to pull those out and put them in my autumn box for autumn once I get past the September sapphires. So they're all going in there. And finally, the last one I've got is chamomile tea, which is this pretty yellow, like a pale pastel lemon yellow. But the problem that I've got is it's just very gloopy, like really thick and gloopy. So I'm actually not going to put myself through the pain of trying to wear this as a manicure. I'm going to put it to one side and say that it's done. So I've got through 2 of them, not because I've finished, but because the formulas became just unworkable. So I've got 15 left now out of the 17, and at least 4 or 5 I've pulled out to try and wear in the autumn. So I've kind of done okay. I think the main ones were Namaste the Night and Petal Pushers, because I did a bit of water marbling practice with them, but I am going to try to remember. The problem is I've just got them all in a box here. I just keep them all in a box, and I forget about them. Yeah, I just forget that they're there because I put the lid on and then I put other things on top of the box, so I shouldn't do that really. Anyway, let me know if you've got any minis that you're trying to get through this year. If you're doing any project polishes and how you're doing. I mean, we've got a few more months yet. We're coming up to the middle of September. Yeah, and I will hopefully, fingers crossed, I'll have more that I can say are finished by the time I do another update, which should be, I'll probably do another couple of updates before the end of the year. Thanks very much for watching, everyone, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!